Hi everyone. How are you? How are you? How are you? Sorry, I was having a little bit of an uploading issue, internet issue. So how is everyone? Let me see who is here. Hi Sharon. Hi Lynn. Hi Vicky S. Hi Amber Moon. You're new to this? Well, welcome. Everybody's very, very nice here, Amber. Hi, Mitt. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Joni. How you doing, Mama? Hi, Angela. Hi, Cassandra. Patricia, Linda. I'm happy to see you guys. So I'm going to make some ATCs. I am going to work on some ATCs because that's going to be part of what, if for those that want to do a Crafting Mamas, want to participate in the Crafting Mamas Christmas swap, that's going to be part of it. So I'm making ATC backgrounds. Hi Lori, and maybe get to some. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. Guys, I stayed up so late last night. I have like a couple of major projects that have deadlines, and I stayed up. I think I went to bed at 3:30 this morning, and then of course had to get up at 6 to hang out with my lovely little one. So what's everybody else doing? You wish you didn't have to work tomorrow? Oh, I'm sorry, Cassandra. And for those that don't know what an ATC is, it's an artist trading card. And they're not so difficult to make. I'm going to do backgrounds with my painty papers, and then I'm going to may stencil, maybe even texture paste over some of them. I should be resting. I did go back to sleep. I don't normally go back to sleep. How many of you guys are like, once you're awake kind of people? I'm like that. But I did go back to sleep this morning. And I slept after my daughter my littlest one gets up at 6 to go to school. We get her ready to go to school. And my older daughter and her husband drove her to school, which was nice because she goes to school about half an hour away from where we live. But got up and did morning stuff, lunch, and you know what I mean, stuff. Made lunch for her, breakfast, whatever. And then I went back to bed. So she leaves. She gets up at 6. They leave by like 7:15, and I went back to bed. I really went back to bed. So ridiculous. Yeah, that's not normally my MO, but I did this time. Totally went back to bed. Hey Linda. Hi Luz. No, she's not gonna head east for the turn. We only have, Cassandra, we don't have a very long Thanksgiving break. The kids have they get Wednesday and Thursday, that's it. I know, maybe not even Wednesday. She goes to school half a day on Wednesday. So I'm wrong. She goes to school half a day on Wednesday, so we just get Thursday and Friday. And it's too long of a flight to head to New York. It's like a 12-14 hour flight. You never go back to sleep unless it's completely dark. Oh well, Joni, I did. I laid back down. I think I probably laid back down around 8 o'clock, and I went back to sleep for like 2 more hours. Yeah, I did, Angela. In fact, I was like thinking I would take a nap today. How many of you guys romanticize the thought of taking a nap? I so do. I never do it, but I think about it. I think, oh, I love a little nap. I love naps. I don't get to take them very often, but I love them. So generally, for those that are new to artist trading cards, you decorate one side with your personal art, It could be anything. There's no rules to artist trading cards. It's subjective. And then the other side, you put how the person, like you sign, it's like signing your artwork. And many people include like their web address or other stuff like that. And I'm using glue stick because I find that that's what works best for me with my, hi Tilda. I find that's what works best with my painty papers. But you can use what you have. Like, don't, you guys know me. I'm a big proponent of use what you got. Use what you got. So I'm thinking, and I haven't made the video, you guys. I have not made the video for the swap. It's on my to-do list. Everything else has come into play. Everybody, get your beverage of choice. Mine today is iced coffee. Primarily because I didn't want to get a pot out to make a mess to heat it up. I don't have a microwave. And yes, it is cold here, so hence I am wearing my fleece, my little fleece jacket, my little black fleece jacket. I can't tell you how cold it is, but you know, even those of us that live in the tropics, when the change of degrees happens, we feel it. You adore, use what you have. Well, what else is there, you guys? What else is there? So back to the swap. So I'm thinking one ATC, then you can, one ATC, and then maybe a few supplies to put in your envelope to send so the other person can make an ATC, like maybe some small painty paper, some die cuts if you have them. If you don't have die cuts, some little images from magazines, or used postage stamps, or stamped tissue paper, anything that you would put on an ATC, keeping in mind that it's a 49-cent stamp or $1.20 or $1.25, whatever the international stamp is. And I will get a video up. Oh my gosh, you guys. First I was having uploading issues, okay? So then I cleaned my computer off. I backed up all my files. I cleaned my computer off, and it still was having issues. So what I did was I went and I uninstalled some programs on my computer, and it seems to be working better. So you guys tell me, first of all, everybody tell me where you're from. Type where you're from. For those of you that are new, my name's Shelly, and I'm from Hawaii. I'm not originally from Hawaii, but I've lived here in Hawaii almost 10 years now. Hi, Jess. How are you, Mama? I'm sorry I haven't been able to come to any of your lives lately. I've been meaning to, but I only catch them in the replay. You know, it's a ridiculous time of year for me. It's like, you know, like, how many of you commit to projects? Jessica's from California, but she now calls Washington State home. And you guys go over and join her channel. You will totally dig her. She makes the most fabulous junk journals. And you guys know me. I've got some love for some junk journaling. So you see her name right there, Jessica Rapp, 2 Silver Oranges. Go to the right of it, and there'll be 3 dots, and you can subscribe. And then always hit that little bell, because she does a lot of lives and some live sales too. Oh, we love you, Jess. Big hugs. Okay, so Angela's from Nebraska, but she lives in Nebraska, originally from Georgia. And Les, you live in New York. You live in Brooklyn, right? Am I right or am I wrong? I think Brooklyn. Linda Moe is from Michigan. Tilda, where are you from? Hi, Jane. Jean's from Massachusetts. Is it really cold and snowy there? Joni lives in Nebraska. She's originally from California. Lives in California. Oh, I love you, Jess. I get to watch your stuff in after you've already been live. I have been so not able to go on and do stuff I want to do lately. I've just been a little overwhelmed. You have a lot of snow, Jane? Ooh. Tilda says she was actually born in Orlando. but you reside 5 miles away. Good for you. Hi, Kelly. You like watching lives too? Oh, I like it too, because I like hearing everything that's going on. Hi, River. But I haven't been able to. And you guys, she had some really good sales the other day. I just saw the picture in her Facebook group. And you guys, you can go over and join her Facebook group too. If you join the Crafting Mamas Facebook group, at the very top of it, there's like a connection that says, it used to be right where you could see it, but now I don't know. Facebook does its own thing. I think it's called like recommended groups or something like that, and you can see hers. It's called Junk Journal Connections. You guys go join, you'll love it. And she sometimes does swaps in her group, whereas we really don't do them in ours. But we are going to do one Christmas swap of an ATC with some goodies to go with it. A 49-cent envelope. Hi, Fee Luke. Jess is awesome. You were raised in Pontiac, Michigan, but you moved to Wisconsin when you got married 42 years ago. Ooh, congratulations. Married 42 years, girl. Fabulous. 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 Well, anyway, I think what I'm going to give myself, for my own Christmas present this year, some new software, some new streaming software. There's some out on the market. It's a little pricey, but you know what's cool is when you have it, you can stream 2 YouTube channels at a time, each from their own IP address, each from their own channel. And I've been thinking about it for a while, and I think that's what I'm going to give myself, because I really don't need anything. But that would be really cool, because then, like, say if Jessica and I ever wanted to stream together, she could still stream from her channel and I can stream from mine, but you use this thing and you both show up on as like a split screen. Whereas when you do Google Hangouts, it's these little tiny images at the bottom. So I think that's what I'm going to give myself. That's a little pricey. Hi, Miss Linda McCullum. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Linda's from New York, but she's been in Kentucky for almost 2 years. Well, I'm originally from Texas, but I lived, I would say, the majority of my adult life in New York City. Los Angeles for a quick minute, for several years, but then most of it in New York City, and then moved to Hawaii. Isn't that ridiculous? I did do a little detour in Jacksonville, Florida, for any of you that are familiar with that. Because I make painting papers on everything, and I love them. I'm a little addicted to them. How many of you guys are addicted to painting papers? Hi, Liz. Liz says, Mississippi in the house. Mitzi, where do you live? You're in Appleton? So that's what I'm thinking. So I'll try to get our Christmas swap up soon. I said I'd do it last week, and you guys, it took me like 2 whole days to figure out why I couldn't delete all the files from my computer, because it took me a while to figure out it was probably some apps that I had on there, some programs. Hi, Living Embodiment. Remind me of your first name again. Sometimes I'm good with names and sometimes I'm not. It took me a couple days. Put it this way, like, I was only able to like upload a 6-minute video, and then my computer, Avery, that's right. Sorry, Avery, I'm sorry. How could I forget that name? I almost named my daughter that. My youngest daughter, her name is or my middle daughter, her name is Violet, and I really liked the name Avery, but we had a tradition in our family where our mom, or my mom, let me name my sister. And so she was all about that. So when I was pregnant with her, my oldest daughter was 5 or 6 at the time. And she picked the name Violet. It was going to be Avery, but then she picked the name Violet. So it's Violet. I guess it's better than, you know, she was little and the popularity of the Spice Girls was around, so I guess it's better than it's not like Sporty Spice or Posh Spice. Hi, Gail. Hi, Jilly. Oh, give Miss Susan our love, Linda. Hey, Miss Susan. We're all happy to see you and happy you're there with your mama. It's so nice. It's really nice to be able to have your kids for the holidays or be with them. Well, I think I'm going to I may put some texture paste on some of these. I did get a couple of cool stencils, and I'll show them to you guys in just a minute. From Stacy at Pink Poodle Crafters has a Zibbit store. And in her Zibbit store, she has some really cool, very inexpensive stencils. And I ordered a couple. And I'll show them to you. So if you guys want to participate in the swap, the one thing that you could make right now are ATCs, and they don't have to look anything like mine. Make your own. Like, you could put scrapbook paper on them. I've seen some really cool ones with like stickers and decals, and you know, you're not bound because I have my own recycling, my own recycling thing that I have an obsession with recycling. I can't help it. I don't know why. No reason. No reason, but I do. I totally do. You like flower names for girls? Well, you know, my kids all have like kind of eclectic, odd names. I remember when I named her Violet, my mother-in-law at the time said, why can't you name her a normal name? I said, what's a normal name? She's like Mary or Karen. I was like, what? Guess whatever, you know. It's like, okay. You know what the trend of names are? It's, you know, I thought it was just with the Kardashians with their kids' names, like, you know, Stormy and Dream and North and all that, right? No, my 12-year-old goes to school with an ocean, a summit. Let's see, ocean, summit. There's a river, ocean, summit. There's a few more like that. And I was like, wow. You know, I think when my kids were little, I think the names like Brittany and Dylan and Taylor and Tyler, those were all really popular names. And Kai was a really popular name when my oldest daughter was in school, when she was little. And names like Ellie and Elijah, that sort of thing. There is a good reason to be kind to this planet. Somebody in your elementary school is named Precious. Guys, I lived most of my adult life in New York City. Oh, well, I didn't grow up in New York City, but I moved there when I was probably 17, 18 years old. I went to school there. I had a really good friend whose parents, she was born probably in the early 70s, and her parents couldn't decide on a name for her. They were like real hippie-like, and they couldn't decide on a name for her. So on your birth certificate, it just says like female, right? So her name is Female. So I was like, wow. And I was like, that's crazy. You know, back when they used to when you used to have home births, I don't know how long it took for you to name a child, but I think they didn't name my grandmother until, I don't know what the process was in those Victorian times, but on her birth certificate it says baby girl. That wasn't her name, but on her birth certificate it said baby girl. Not funny? Female, I know, right? And when I first met her, I thought, maybe her name is Famale or something, you know what I mean? I was like, and she was like, nope, it's just plain old female. And I was like, okay, whatever works for you. I know, right? You know, and I knew her for years. I mean, if I went back to New York, I'd still know her. She's an amazing hairdresser. And, yeah, female. Alright, I've got a few I can start to work on. I was just going to do all my backgrounds. You guys, I think sometimes it's fun like that, but then sometimes it's like, those are kind of dark. These are light. So, if you guys want to participate, just the only thing you have to make is your ATC. The rest of it can be, you know, from your stash. I mean, you can send painty papers if you want, but... So I'll show you these two cool stencils that I got from Stacy Pink Pill Crafters from her shop. And this is one of them, and I love it. I used it in a project that you guys will be seeing a video on in a couple days. This is a French word stencil. And I used it and I loved it. And then, where's my other one? And this is the other one. And you guys can tell why I got this one, right? Because of the eyeball. But it also has numbers. Oh, you know what, Angela? You'd be surprised. I've met a girl here named Absidy. I met a girl here named Absidy. Oh my gosh, Peekaboo Street named herself Peekaboo. Oh wow, that's crazy, Gail. I didn't know that. Liz says her grandmother went by the name Babe until she was old enough to pick her own name. That's awesome. Except imagine if your kids are like into Pokemon and they want to be a Pikachu or whatever. Your sisters also said baby girl on her birth certificate and she had a hard time. Oh, that's awful, Liz. I know. Cassandra says she has a friend and both of her daughters, their first name is Princess. Well, you got the second one? I know, I love it. The only thing is that I've already wrecked it using texture paste. That's it, you're changing your name? Why are you changing your name? I like Jessica, it's a great name. I love the ice too. Oh, I love the name Esme too. Avery says if she had a girl, she'd name her Esme, Evelyn, Delilah, or... I can't see the last... Hooray? Is that how you say it? Or do you say it Hi-Ray? Hey Zoe, how are you? How are you, Miss Zoe? We're making ATCs. I love the name Esme too. Maybe Circe. Oh, hi Rosie. Hi Taz. The first pronunciation I tried. Hooray. Liz wants to know if the first child is named Absidy, what's the next one? EFGH? How do you say that? EFGH? I don't know. crazy. Hi, Dana. Oh no, Dana. Dana says she worked at a hospital and there were twins born. I'm sorry. Whoever's saying this, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's just, for me, I find it funny. Dana says that twins were born and they named them Orange Jello and Lemon Jello. Oh my gosh. Your daughter's name is Naili? That's beautiful. Lynn said she wanted her daughter to be named Emmeline. I don't know how do you, is it Pennon or Penelope? You think they say Effie? Angela, oh fine, my gosh. You guys? You think the eyes at it? Oh my gosh. Those poor twins is right. Lemon Jello and Orange Jello? The Jello twins. That's just too much. Oh my God. You guys, there's too much. Lynn says her husband has a cousin named Rainy Day Flood. Alright, you guys. I can't. You guys, naming your children it was stressful for me. I was definitely having my own issues with the name thing. I don't even know if I have any stamps. This is how you guys have been so on my use it or lose it or purging thing that I put all my stuff up. And then I go to look for it. I haven't used it. And I go to look for it and it's missing. I'm like, where is that? Like I put all these little tiny ink pads that I have. And I thought I could find them. I don't know what I did with them. Guys, I'm like a mess right now. I am a mess. So tell me who you guys have watched this week that you enjoyed so I can catch up on everybody. Because you guys, I'm really hoping after these next two projects, okay, I still haven't done the curtains, and a lady called me and asked me about them. I just wanted to say, look, when somebody's doing something free for you, you can't be demanding, you know? So I only have a couple of stamp pads over here. I have a pink one, no, a rose, blue, and a purple. And I wanted to do some texture paste. I've been using this, I'll show it to you, and I love it. You guys, let's see. I said I'm going to show it to you. I know I have it here. This Fast and Final. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Names. Too much, right? Is it raining by me? It has been raining. It rained all night. It rained earlier today, then the sun came out. It's been kind of chilly, you guys. It's been breezy for me. When you live in the tropics and you don't, you know, anyway, I shouldn't say anything because you guys live in really cold areas. All right, so I'm going to do some texture pasting. And so let me just tell you about this spackle, this really lightweight spackle. I like it. It's very fluffy and it's very easy to use. Only thing I don't like about it is the lid doesn't stay on, so I have to tape the lid down. So what I've been doing is I have been mixing the spackle, mixing my acrylic paint in it, and it does really nice. You guys, it's never really cold here, but you have to realize like a fluctuation in degrees, 10 degrees, a fluctuation by 10 degrees can be like crazy, ridiculous here for us because we usually live in like 80-degree weather, right? And I'm mixing it on a coffee lid with a palette knife. Because you guys, I get the craziest questions. How many of you guys have YouTube channels and you get the most hilarious things, like where people randomly comment on stuff, like stuff you don't even know, especially when you're talking live because you're talking to other people, right? So they comment. So somebody's going to ask me, okay, I got this from I didn't actually get it. I think Hottie got it for me at either Home Depot or Walmart. But I know that you can buy this fast drying, lightweight spackling. That's the key, lightweight. Lightweight, because otherwise, if you use regular spackling, it's heavy. Hey, Sherry. You guys, my lighting is either too much or too little, and I can't figure it out right now. I have to... Oh, one of the craziest things people have commented on my videos, one lady told me that I talk too much on a craft and chat. I just needed to get down to crafting and stop talking. I mean, then I had one tell me in a video that I took, I don't know, 5 minutes to glue something down, which I didn't. And that they could have, how did they put it? Oh my God, it was something so funny. I should go back and read it. That they could have baked bread in the time, or something like, I'm wasting their time. They could have baked bread in the time it took me to to glue something down. You guys, people, they have no filter on YouTube. If they're funny, I leave them. If they're rude, I delete them. Because, you know, it's like, who wants to incite people being rude? I certainly don't. So I'm going to use this cheap acrylic metallic black paint, because that's what I have, and I'm going to mix it in with my spackle. I've had all kinds of ridiculous things people have said to me. Yeah, so, yeah, they told me to shut up because I was crafting chatting. One of them, what else did somebody say? I don't know. You guys, I've had some. If they're funny, I leave them up. If they're kind of weird and stalkery, I remove them. You know, YouTube took away used to be people could private message you via YouTube. And I guess hardly anyone used that, so they took it away. But when I used to have that, I used to get the craziest, sometimes the craziest messages. It's ridiculous. Even my title says craft and chat. I know, right? But they basically told me to shut up because I was talking too much. And then one person told me that it really annoys her that I greet everyone. Okay? That I greet everyone. She's like, that's just so annoying. Like, I say hi to all of you. And I said, well, it's a live stream, recorded. And I said, I kind of view everyone in my chat as my friends, because they're my friends in the box, and kind of view it as if you were coming to my house. So I say hi to you. Like, isn't that the kind thing to do? Now, granted, maybe I miss some people because they don't chat me in all caps. you like my voice and the fact that I keep it real? Tilda, I couldn't keep it any other way. I fail at Fake 101. I totally fail at Fake 101. So you guys, I went, how many of you guys... Jessica says I'm supposed to tell everybody to sit down, shut up. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jess. It's real. It's ridiculous. I'm like, whatever. It's like, I gotta let it go. Yeah, and I think people don't understand if they've never experienced a live stream. I mean, watching a live stream recorded, I like it because they're usually people that I very rarely watch somebody that I haven't ever been in a chat with before. You know, like live. But, you know, I kind of feel like the people that I watch are my peeps. You know what I mean? And so I love listening to, like, whatever they're saying. And, you know, because sometimes when I'm watching a live stream, I'm crafting along. So I may not be watching the screen the whole time. Hi, Jackie. People are totally crazy, and they have no filters. I can't change. Liz, I can't be anything other than I am. I cannot be anything. It's like, I'm too old for it. And second of all, it's like, why? What is the point? If you don't like me, change the channel. That's the part I don't think people get. It's like, if you don't like something, change the frickin' channel. Change the channel. Change the channel. Like, there's nothing keeping you there. Okay, I love this sort of French, I guess it's French words. I love it. And I'm going to put it on my ATC. And I may add other stuff to it, but I like, and obviously I can't read it. I don't know what it says. But she does have some really cool stuff in her. You know, she also has a store on Etsy, but I don't know if she has the same. I think she has the same stock in both stores, but I honestly don't know. I don't know. But I really love this spackle. I don't know why I like it so much. I'm sort of addicted to it. I'm making this art journal. I think I've spackled, not on every page, but on a lot of pages. Like, look. Isn't it cool? People seem so confident in commenting behind the stream, right? But they would never say it to you to your face. I don't know if you can see it. I am going to work on getting better lighting. You guys either... I can't win for losing with my lighting things right now. It just is what it is. Until I until I actually move my camera, it's just gonna have to be what it is for the moment. I have to move my camera and reset up everything. I told you that my hottie was gonna because my camera used to be suspended from the ceiling when I was in the other room. So he was going to suspend it from in here, and he poked a hole in my ceiling, and that's as far as he's gotten. Yes, and I like this stencil, but the spackle is really, I mean, you guys, I think the spackle was like $4. You know, it's not so pricey. I think it was like $4. And you probably can get it cheaper where you are, because you know where I live, everything's expensive. So I bet you can get it cheaper where you are. So if you like that kind of thing, maybe not everybody does. I'll turn my paper over. So what I was going to tell you guys is I did this Zoom thing with Marydel Abrams. You guys go over to her channel, the Mary ATA. So she had this, she and Jerry Bellini, who has a YouTube channel called Recycle Parts for Art. They both did, or they I think Jerry, I don't know, I think Jerry put it together. I don't know how I want this to look. Doesn't really matter. It's an ATC, right? They put together this Zoom session, and can I tell you guys, it was so fun. I had so much fun, and there was like 20, I think 20, maybe even more people participated. And it was so awesome. And it's free, so I don't know if any of you guys are interested in doing anything like that, but go over and check out Jerry Bellini, Recycle Parts for Art, and Marydel Abrams, the Mary ATA. And you can sign up. You have to sign up for it, and then they send you, and then you have to sign up for Zoom. And Zoom's a free, so you get to see everybody. Like, you get to actually see what they're working on. I mean, we did projects. Marydel did these really cool projects. And, but I got to see everybody. So it's like, and, you know, I got to see a face with a name. It was really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. Anyway, so I did that on, because I think I did that on, I think it was Saturday. And it was so fun. I would totally do it again. And I think this next time they're going to do it with a crafter that I'm not familiar with, but she's going to talk all about December dailies. And I know many of you guys were like interested in doing a December daily. And I don't know what it's going to be or how it's going to be. And it's so super laid back, but it's like 2 hours on this Saturday. And it's crafting with a bunch of people. And I don't know if it's limited. I think the Zoom part that I signed up for is limited to 100 people in the in the chat. I mean, in the... Anyway, it was so cool. I enjoyed it so much. I'm liking that. I wonder if I want to put... Hi, Anne. You signed up, but you missed it. It was so fun. Oh my gosh. It was so fun. And what was really even more fun was just hanging out with everyone. You know, it was like, I liked it so much. Maybe I'll just leave this one like this. But like, look, that's got that texture paste on it. I don't know how well you can see it, but I like it. Oh no, you put too much sugar in your tea? But it was super fun. I can't encourage you guys enough to go over and join their chat, their group, their stuff. It was like so fun. You guys, I'm over the bugs. Can I just tell you how much I'm over the bugs? Last night, I go to get in bed. This is going to make you guys will probably think it's funny. I didn't think it was funny. I kind of like had my own like freak out. I go to get in bed and I have this box of, I put some embellishments I'm working on for a project. And the supplies that I'm making them with is primarily why I have the box. And it's like the bottom part of, like, you know those boxes that come on underneath a case of soda? Well, it's something like that. I got it from Costco. And so I have the box on the bed. And the cat, I guess the cat had been milling around and jumping in my stuff, and I was just kind of like, you know, fussing at her. And next thing I know is there is a lizard in the box, minus its tail, and it's a big lizard. And it was pouring rain, you guys. And I was like, oh. I was like, serious? Of course, my hottie's not home because he was working last night. And my kids just thought it was freaking hilarious. And I didn't think it was hilarious because, you guys, draw the line with bugs in my bed, okay? Draw the line with, like, bugs and lizards, and I'm over it. My kids are thinking, they're laughing, they think it's so funny. And I'm just like, my head's like, how am I going to catch this lizard? It's in the box with my embellishments because I had laid them on the bed because I was going to prop myself up in my bed and watch a movie and finish these embellishments I'm making. And I have all my like supplies in that little box, so then I spent like, I don't know, spent like 20 minutes trying to get the freaking lizard out of the... Anyway, it was so ridiculous. Of course, you know, he jumps out of the box, and then I'm chasing him because the last thing I want him to do is end up in the bed. And he has no tail, so the cat's already played with him, you know. He's missing his tail. I was just like out of it. I love the eyeball. It's one of my favorite things on there. The baby lizard that's on my table, I don't know. He's not around. This one was much bigger. You would have laughed too at me. Oh, my kids, Jess, you have no idea. I think I am like their total absolute entertainment all the time. I was just like, oh, you know, seriously. It's freaking lizards, man. And my partner, he's like, well, everything loves you, Shelly. That's why it comes in. Like, all the bugs. I'm like, oh, man. You know, and I mentally, like, some of you guys are going to think this is so weird. So one of my friends who, like, is an animal communicator, animal telepath, I guess it's considered an animal psychic. I don't know. I don't know the proper name, okay? She was telling me one time, I was telling her how much bugs like me and how much I'm not really that fond of bugs. I mean, you know, I don't go out of my way to kill bugs, and, you know, but I'm not really that fond of having them in my space, right? And she was telling me that bugs see in pictures. I don't know that to be true, but that's what she said. So I was like, all right. So she's like, if you don't want them around, you have to telepathically send them an image. You have a friend that Your mom has a friend that lets raccoons come into her house? Oh no. Maybe it's the woo-woo Gail. Probably Gail. The cat eats the tails of the lizards. No, I think the cat stresses the lizards out that the tails fall off. You know? Bugs come into your house, so uninvited, you'll be dead. But I live in the tropics, you guys. There's really actually no way to really close your house up. Not the way houses are built here. Okay, I love this eye. I'm going to do other things on it, but I love the eye. Isn't it good? Oh my God, there's fun when you get up at night and then there's a raccoon in the hallway. Oh my gosh, Jess, I think I might be freaked out by that. Sherry says she has 7 squirrels that she feeds, and they try to come in when you're up. We don't have any squirrels, but you guys, when I was a kid, I was a little bit like, you know the girl, what was that show? The Beverly Hillbillies. You know how Ellie Mae had all those animals? I was a little bit like that, okay? And I had a possum. I had all kinds of stuff when I was little, okay? That doesn't mean that as a grown person that I want to, you know what it is basically? I just don't feel like taking care of anything else. I'm kind of over it. So I really don't want to have to take care of anything else. Is that ridiculous or what? I'm like, I've had enough. Thank you. I don't feel like taking care of you. You can leave now. Some of these I really love. Some of them are a little bit, they don't show up very well, but some of them do. So, I don't know what I want on this one. If any of you guys know good places to get reasonably priced stencils, let me know. I've got these, I haven't used them yet, but these came from like the hardware store. They're from American Decor. They're supposed to be for like painting your walls. They're not supposed to be for painting your. I think it might be too much. I think that might be too big. It's kind of large. Oh, you guys, I'm a little bit over taking care of things. How many of you guys are in the same boat with me where you're just like, okay, I've taken care of enough stuff. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good. You were crazy mad about what? What did I miss? You had to deworm raccoons. Oh no. Why were you crazy mad, Jean? What did I miss? Hi, Sue. Let me go back up. All right, let's see. Jean, you have to repeat what you were crazy mad about because I missed that part. Liz says, the only animals with more than 2 legs welcome in my home are the cats. The strong survive, that's her mouth. You better barely water your houseplants anymore. We don't even want to get started. You were bit by somebody's pet rabbit, Lynn? Oh, that's not good. We have a rabbit too. Because I have a cat, a dog, and a rabbit, and probably 200 geckos or more, maybe 1,000. What's a motto? I don't have a motto. Jessica's motto is the strong survive. My motto is everything's ridiculous. Hi, Amber. How are you? Anyway, if I haven't spoken to you guys, speak up and say hi to me. It's not on purpose. Not by any means on purpose. Anyway, I'm a little bit over taking care of things is what it is with me. So if I don't mind as long as I don't have to take care of it. If I don't have to take care of it, I'm good to go. My littlest one, she was telling me she wanted another cat. I was like, I don't think so. I think we're good. I am a little tired, but I'm good. You like my wind chimes? I had a bunch of wind chimes. You guys, I realized that my house guest that was here took down a bunch of my wind chimes. Remember I told you guys I had a house guest, my friend visited me. She took them down. I don't think we put them back up. So I was looking the other, because I have that one's a bamboo one, but I have one that I've made from by drinking game, ridiculous. I made what? I'm a little tired, but I'm not going to go to sleep anytime soon. Joni has a good one. Her motto is, of all the things she's lost, she misses her mind the most. Oh, that's good. I don't have a motto. Except everything, I guess everything's ridiculous is my motto. I don't know. My life seems ridiculous at times. Didn't I tell you guys several weeks back that our neighbor, like this chicken showed up in my garage? And I was like, oh no. Because I didn't want the cat to get it and I had to go somewhere. And I'm like thinking, what do I do with this chicken? And then my littlest one goes, oh, I think it's my friend so-and-so's down the street. I'm like, how did it get all the way from there to here? And so my daughter was very impressed because when I was younger, when I was growing up, I grew up, my grandparents had both sets of my parents, all of my grandparents had farm animals. And so I grew up having lots of chickens and I had pet chickens. So I obviously just went and picked it up and then walked around the neighborhood looking for it because I didn't want the cat to get it, but it belonged to somebody else. But I was like thinking, okay, how did that chicken get all the way from their house to my house? You know, and why? And why? You had to take your wind chimes down because it kept your husband awake? Oh no. Why did the chicken go down the road? Why, Liz? I don't know. Just so I'd have one more thing to take care of. Honestly, I think that's really what it was. Okay, I've done some black on those. I wonder if I have another lid. Oh, I do. I have another lid because I'm done with the black for the moment. And it stays for a while, so I don't have to like rush and try and use it all because I did mix up more than I needed. Bye, Tilda. We love you. Big hugs. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. We all have so much to be thankful for, you guys. I know this world seems a little crazy right now. We all have a lot to be thankful for. I was going to share something with you guys. I can't remember now. This gratitude journaling for me has been amazing. I have to say, I encourage all of you to do it for yourself. I mean, by all means, you don't have to do it where other people see it. You were thinking more with 3 brains? Oh, I can... Hi, Cheryl. How are you, Mama? You never did tell me what magazines you wanted. If you message me and tell me, I'll put them in your package. I haven't gone to the post office. I have all this stuff to mail out, and I haven't done it. So if you tell me which magazines you wanted, I'll put a few of them in there. Alright, let me see what color I want with these. Oh, I have another light colored one, so let me see. They don't all have to have spackle on them, but I'm kind of into the spackle at the moment. Hi, Lucinda. Oh, okay, go. We'll see you in a little bit. You need a dose of ridiculousness, Liz? Live my life for a day, and then you'd be like, I think I'll pass on that ridiculous now, Shelley. It seemed like a good idea until I had to live it. What happened to me lately? There was something that happened that was like so ridiculous. I was like, oh my God, I have to remember to tell them. See, you guys, my whole life is like that. So it doesn't seem to me to be remarkable, but you guys would definitely think it's hilarious. Oh, Hottie. Okay, so we've lived in the same house that we're living in right now for like going on 3 years, I think. Maybe even longer than 3 years now. I don't know. And I thought I brought some really cool paint colors over here with me, but I don't guess I did. And remember I told you guys they picked the trash up on Tuesday? They picked the trash up, and they have for the past 3 years, going on 4. They pick it up on, let me see what this looks like. It says a metallic. The black one was a metallic too. I just think this might be good, but it might not. So I have said to my Hottie, that's his only job. You know, it's just to wheel this huge trash thing out to the corner or the front of the house. So, and they come super early most of the time. Like, might just be gray and look gray. When I mean super early, I mean like they come at like, sometimes they come at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, you know, to pick up the trash. And not all the time, but I would say the majority of the time it's before 5 a.m. And I've told you guys the most ridiculous stories about him running after the trash people, because anyway, they pick it up twice a week, but yeah, anyway, I told you where he runs out and puts it in front of somebody else's house when he does it, when they have already come down our cul-de-sac, when he's missed it. So I said to him last night before he went to bed, because I was up doing a project, and I said, please, I said, I had made him dinner, I said, please take the trash out. He's like, oh no, I will. I said, okay. And then I left it, you know, I mean, please put the trash on to the curb, you know, the big huge thing. And I didn't think about it again, because I asked him and then I let it go. So, and it was raining. I should have gone and done it myself, but I was doing this project. So, at like, I hear the trash truck at like 3, it was like, maybe it was, I barely asleep. Maybe it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I said to him, did you take out and I hear it, and I don't know why I wake up, but I do. I said, did you take the trash out? And he was like, he opens his eyes, you guys, and he bolts out of bed. My oldest daughter said it was hilarious. She said, what happened this morning at like before 5 a.m.? I'm like, why? She goes, I see him running outside, bolting down the hall, running outside in his underwear. He was out there running after the trash truck again. So I'm like, I said to him this morning, I said, we have lived in this house for over 3 freaking years. That is your job. That is your one job, right? I said, set an alarm or something. Like, and he's like, I used to have an alarm. I said, so what happened to it? He's like, I don't know. It's my life. It's so stupid. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Cheryl. I hope you have a wonderful time. Well, we're focusing on Thanksgiving. I bought a turkey today. I have it soaking. You guys, do any of you guys do like a brine soak, where you soak your turkey, where like you buy a turkey and you soak it? Mine's frozen, and I bought it. Hottie bought it for me today, and I have a big, huge food grade plastic bucket from a restaurant, and it fits inside. He got a 25-pound one. It's quite big, and you fill up you submerge your turkey, and you fill it up with water and ice, salt, and lemon. A lot of lemon and a lot of salt. And I have to tell you, it's pretty. It comes out great every time. It comes out great every time, and I enjoy it. So I have my turkey on the soak, and you have to keep adding ice and adding lemon and stuff. You know, you never let it get hot. It stays really cold. So I enjoy it. Hi, Lori. Stick a Post-it note on his forehead. Guys, I'm just like, seriously, it's so silly. Skins is the best way. The best way for what? I missed what you guys were talking about. Oh, sorry, I was looking down at my texture paste. I'm just trying to decide. I have a few stencils here, but how is it? Can you guys make a comment on this? Like, you never have the one you want. Do any of you guys have that issue? Like, you have like all the stuff, but you're like, that's not really the one I wanted. The one I wanted is... Maybe I'll do some alphabet. Maybe that's what I'll do. Anyway, that's like, I did get the turkey thing going on. What else do I have going on? My kids put in their orders for what they wanted. I told them we were doing like a mild Thanksgiving, meaning like sometimes I cook like a million things. I'm not doing that. So I said, put in your order. So one of them wants, my mom used to make this ridiculous cranberry salad. It tastes really good, but it looks ridiculous because it comes out really bright pink because of the cranberries. But it tastes amazing. And I don't even know where the recipe came from. That you take, you guys know I'm originally from Texas, right? And you know in Texas that Cool Whip is a food group, right? Do you guys know that? Do you guys know that in Texas Cool Whip is a food group? Cool Whip and Jell-O molds are food groups. You're going to the Thanksgiving. You're going to the parade with your daughter. I think it's best when I brine the turkey, but you know everybody has their own way. Everybody has their own way to do it, right? I want something. I don't know what I want. I'll try XY. XY will be better. The MN didn't show up very well. So we're having turkey and stuffing. My daughter requested I make stuffing with spicy sausage. You can make it vegetarian too, but I told them I could vote on one thing because I wasn't. Guys, how many years have you done like vegetarian this and then something else that, and you just go through and you do like the whole kit and caboodle. So we're gonna have turkey and stuffing with sausage, and then we're having this cranberry salad that my mom used to make, and it has Cool Whip in it and marshmallows. I told you it's like it's a southern thing. It's a it's a Cool Whip food group thing. It's kind of like ambrosia. I mean, I don't know what. Maybe everybody makes it. I don't know. It's like you take Avery says the turkey challenges where the kids trick their parents that they cooked a turkey in the microwave. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Lucinda says her favorite two dishes are green bean casserole and stuffing. Ooh, good. Sounds yummy. Yeah, so stuffing and this cranberry Cool Whip ridiculousness that one of my kids really loves. And then a sweet potato casserole. And then mashed potatoes, stuffing, turkey, and then I don't know, I'll make a green salad and then some greens. Sometimes I make broccoli, or I have one child that can't eat any dairy, so I try not to make anything that has dairy in it. So That's why we don't make the green bean casserole, because you can't make it without cream mushroom soup. Linda says she's doing a 15-pound turkey plus dressing and gravy for 20 people. Sounds good. Yeah, well, I make the sweet potato. It was my cousin's recipe. I don't even know where she got it. It could have been her mother's. But I can't remember the whole thing, but I remember it's like 2 cups of cooked sweet potatoes, a half a cup of brown sugar. It has some margarine or oil in it. I don't remember and then you put a couple of eggs, and you put like a cup of, I use soy milk or rice milk or almond milk, but you're supposed to use like some sort of thing like that. And I think some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and then you blend it, like you put it in a food processor and you blend it, and then you pour it in a greased pan and you cook it for like, I don't know, 45 minutes, and then you pull it out before it's totally finished, and you make like a cornflake crust on it, you know, crumble part on the top, so it's crunchy, and then put it back in the oven. Something like that. That's the rough recipe. So one of them asked for that, and then one of them asked for that marshmallow, which it sounds terrible, but it actually tastes good. But when you see it, it looks like, you guys, it looks like, have you ever seen one of those like pink flocked Christmas trees? It looks like a neon pink. It looks like a neon pink, it looks like a something neon pink. But anyway, I think that's Amber. I think we'll have gravy, and I think one of the kids will make bread. I don't know. And that's plenty for me, and then they'll have leftovers and they'll be happy. I think leftovers make everyone happy, don't you think so? Hi, Karen. And Karen says her experience. Hi, Mary Lou. Her experience, most moist turkey that she's made is you put in a Reynolds Wrap oven bag. Yeah, I've made them like that before. But honestly, if you turkey fried onions, oh, I love that green bean casserole. I just can't have it though. I mean, I could eat it, but the kids can't. Oh my gosh, you guys really seriously talking about cooking a turkey in the microwave? I've never done that. I've never even tried to cook a turkey in a microwave. Can you really cook one in a microwave? Alright, let's see if this comes out. This may not. I love this Tim Holtz stencil, but I don't want to say I've ruined it, but kind of. Because I think I've like painted and texture pasted and everything else through it. I've done so many things with this stencil, but we'll see. I can't watch chat and texture paste. I'll look up in just a second. But you guys go over and join both Jerry Bellini, Recycle Parts for Art, and Meridell Abrams. If you want to join, I mean, you should join them anyway, but if you wanted to join the next Zoom session, which I think is coming up soon. It's coming up on December 2nd. Usually they're going to be farther apart, but whoever's doing it this time, and I think it is, guys, whoever was there can correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody from here was there. I think it's Sue Hiles. And she's going to be discussing and making, I don't know if it's parts of a, I'm assuming it's a part of the December Daily. Oh, I actually like it. I gotta clean my mess up. Anyway, so that'll be fun. And that's going to be December 2nd, so. And for anybody that wants to join our swap, I am going to make a video, but I'll try to do it the next couple days. And you can go over and join our Crafting Mamas on Facebook group. You don't have to be a member to join that. You can send me an email at craftingmamasinfo@gmail.com, and you can participate without being on Facebook. I think some people did in the Power Pack. They participated without being on Facebook. How many of you guys are doing like big Black Friday shopping? I'm not doing any Black Friday shopping. I got the stuff to make my kids presents, and if I can set up a different camera, or if I can set up my camera in a different way, I'll take you guys along on the adventure, because it's a project I can't make on this tiny desk. If not, maybe I'll make a video of it. I have to figure it out. I could probably do it with my phone. I could make a video of it with my phone. I'm not doing any Black Friday shopping. Isn't it? I mean, nothing. I don't think. I asked for the Christmas list of what anybody wanted, and it wasn't anything that it was nothing really. You're busy crafting, Lori. What are you making? You start working on the 1st of December. What are you going to do, Luz? You're getting a new laptop? Oh, that's so awesome, Jess. Yeah, I want to get that dual streaming software. It's expensive. If I get that dual streaming software, Jess, we'll have to do a stream together if you want to. Because it does it where you can stream off of your, like, it's really cool. I went to somebody's stream that had it. It was a high-tech guy that had it. Oh my God, Jess, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to look it up and tell you. It's expensive. I want to say it's like $500 for the software. It's 500. I think it's either 500 or a little bit more than that. But I'll let you know what it is. I can message it to you. I don't know off the top of my head. I can't remember, but I've been thinking about it for like, I don't know, for a year. Yeah, but think about how cool would it be? Because one cool thing is, like, we all like crafting with each other, but how cool would it be? Hang on. But how cool would it be if we could stream and it would be a split screen and it's streaming from your channel and my channel at the same time, right? Because then and then what you do is this, you know, it's really for internet marketers. And I'm not an internet marketer. I don't really, you know, but I mean, and I look, I understand the point to internet marketing. I understand everything. The sales job, I get it. Me of all people, I really get it. But I just think that the technology is awesome. And I think that, you know, they're using it for their forums of like their split screens to end their things to sell high-end products. We're just using it to craft. I mean, you know, but I think it would be really cool to do it. So I don't know. I'm gonna see. That's my thought. We'll see how it goes. I was wondering if I have any color, any beige, or I don't even know if this is the same color. Sometimes going out on Black Friday shopping is crowded. It would be totally cool, right? Because it's justifiable. Well, I've been thinking about it for a while. Can you guys hear my Charlie, I think it's just plain white. And you hear my Charlie barking, or gonna bark. The dogs next door are barking. Our neighbor got a puppy, and the puppy is whining and whining and whining. And I don't know whether they crate it outside or what, if they put it out when they're at work. But poor baby. No, you guys, I'm like a sucker. You know, it's like the puppy's crying. Crafting is important, right? I agree. No, but to me, I think it would be cool, because the thing is that, so internet marketers do it this way, so they can exchange so they can share their mailing list and viewers. And I realize that the people that are using it have hundreds of thousands of viewers. You know, I don't have that. I just have a bunch of you just hanging out with me and crafting and, you know, making whatever we're making. Junk journals, ATCs, whatever at the moment we're making, right? Here's my credit card. This is what I get. Guys, this is what I totally get for, like, moving my stuff. Anyway. But the cool thing is that when you're, like, if I'm streaming from my channel, Jessica's streaming from her channel, yes, we do have some of the similar followers, right? Because it's crafting. Crafting World's kind of probably much smaller than, say, internet marketing. But what if we don't, right? And what if I don't know how many you can, I know you can, I think you might be able to do 2 or at least 3 people, maybe even more. I don't know. I only looked into it and saw the price tag and said, okay, I have to think about it. I have to really consider it. So, sorry, I'm like thinking about where I'm going to put my eyeball. The eyeball in this. So, you know, it's like cross promotion, but it's really super cool to be able to see both screens at the same time and to be able to hear both people, and I think it'd be cool. So that's my that and that little tiny HP printer, which you guys I really don't need, but I kind of want it. How many of you guys have that? I think Jean Peter told me she has one. She loves it. One of you guys said that you don't have it because the printing, what did one of you guys tell me? The paper is expensive? The printing paper? I think it probably works better, this spackle, if you don't have a bunch of dried paint chips in there. Other color paint chips. So that's my big contemplation. I don't know. Guys, I didn't tell you I was offered a job. I turned it down. And it was like kind of a hard decision. I kind of wanted to do it, but I realized that if I did it, I wouldn't have time to do anything else. It was like a back to stress job. So we'll see what else comes up. I'm trying not to focus on it so much to worry about it. I think I'm going to scrape it off and do it a different color. I think it's just too stark white. And I thought, that's the cool thing about this spackle, is you can scrape it off and start again. You do need to have a surface that's sort of finished on it though, because it will stain the, alright, what color do I want? Jessica says, for that you can probably do 100. What? You can probably do, but no, but it would, I would think, at least 4. I don't know. I don't think it's 100 people you can do split screen with. I mean, you can broadcast on YouTube, so that part's free, but I think it, probably 4, maybe 6 people. I don't know. I think they have different upgrades. I think like the one that has, where you can do like 6 or 8 people is like $1,000. Oh, I love you, Lori. Thank you. Right? That's the whole thing. People don't have to leave one channel to go to another, and you're supporting both channels. So anyway, I was watching this whole I've been watching it for a while. It's not some new technology, okay? It's just expensive technology. It's not new. It's just pricey. Okay? All right, let me decide what color I want my eyeball. Maybe I don't want an eyeball. Anyway, the kind of idea is that, I agree with you, Jess, it's like, so you don't have to leave to go to another channel. But what else is cool about it is, what else is cool about it is you can, maybe I'll do a pink eyeball. It comes with this sort of software and stuff, or programs built into the software that you can like, you know how Nightbot comes up and you can program Nightbot to say, oh, Jessica's having a sale in her Etsy shop, or Shelly's having a sale, or, you know, this is the link to your channel. It comes up with a way that you can do that, where you can program all that in, just like Nightbot, but it's coming up in this program where, like, you could simultaneously, like, say, okay, to subscribe to Shelly, hit here. On my channel, I could say, to subscribe to Jess, hit here. And you have that opportunity to do the same things that, like, Nightbot does. And then it gives you, I don't know, it's like a whole thing. It was like it's really meant for people that are marketing and doing their thing. I was just thinking how cool it would be to craft with other people. Yes, you can be. Yes, it does provide you to be in more than one place at a time. Right. That's exactly what it does. I agree with you. I agree. Anyway, that's what I'm contemplating. That and that little HP printer. Those are my big. And you guys, I don't really need anything. My hottie wants a water filter. You know, he wants this expensive water purification system. But we've been talking about it for about a year or two, and he's like, I think I'm going to break down and get the water purification system. I was like, okay, because you can take it with you. So say when we finally do find our dream house, if there is such a thing, we can take it with us. So that's what he wants. He wants that. That's not a Christmas present, you know. That's like a household appliance, whereas my software is not necessary. It's an unnecessary expense, but it's something I want. It's something I want. All right, we're going to try the eyeball again. I'm going to try it in pink. Hopefully I'll like it better in pink. And white, I didn't like it. Yeah, so I don't think we're Black Fridaying anything. I think if anything, we're gonna go to the movies. I don't know if we're gonna go on Black Friday, if we're gonna go on Thanksgiving. Depends upon, I guess, what time we eat. Jess, I love those journals you're making, your new old Reader's Digest journals. I think that was the first journal I ever made, was a Reader's Digest journal. What was the first journal you guys ever made? I mean, for me, I think the very first journals I ever made were like altered books for my kids. Nah, that's not true either. First journals I ever made was when I was in college. I took bookbinding. How many of you guys ever took bookbinding? And I made some Japanese, I made all kinds of books. Japanese stab binding, all that stuff. But I think the first junk journals I made for myself was a Reader's Digest one. And I found these super old covers. And they're from, I don't know, probably from the 50s. Alright. Guys, I made it too watery. I'm like batting 1,000 with my pink eye and with the white eye. Alright, the pink eye didn't work out either. It was too watery. Maybe that one won't get an eye. Let me put this underneath it. Hi Julie. Yeah, Cool Whip is a food group from the South. Yes, it is. It's totally a food group from the South. Yes, yes, yes. You like the thinner ones? I like all junk journals. That's my problem. Happy Thanksgiving, Malia. We love you. Hi, Linda. I think we have 3 Lindas here today, maybe 4. Aloha Tuesday to you. Yeah, I do want a new camera, but I think you guys, until I really have a place to set up a new system, like a physical space, what I have right now is just what it's going to be. The software to run simultaneously, I think you can use with any camera. You know, guys, I don't even know. I guess I should check that out. I don't remember. I've only been thinking about it because he asked me like what I had in mind that I wanted for Christmas, and the only thing that came to my mind was that software. We're happy you're here. Malia, I loved what Brian wrote. When I asked what was your favorite thing that you wrote, but Brian says Vera May, and he was so cute. He said Vera May and Lily were his. He was so funny. So how many of you guys are going to put your Christmas tree up right after Thanksgiving? You scored some amazing Reader's Digest books from the library book sale this week. Ooh, good for you. You might sell them because they're too pretty for anything you do. I take the guts out of them. I like the covers. The papers I don't find, even the newer ones, I don't find the pages are great quality. All right, maybe my eyeballs are done. Maybe I need to move on to something else. Maybe my texture paste is done. I'm liking what I've done so far. This one needs something, but I don't know what. I have this really great stencil, but it's in my box of stencils, and I think unfortunately they're in storage like the rest of my stuff, because that's how I roll lately. Maybe there's something. Let me see what's here. You guys, I have some really cool old books. How many of you guys collect just old books with the thought, I'm going to make this into a journal? I have so many books like that. I should just let some of them go, but I don't know. I keep them because I don't know why I keep them. How many of you guys have that? I have like some cool Japanese books. I have an old first aid book that I like. I have, I don't know, I have a bunch of kind of fun things that I really like that are, he may not get anything because I can't find, the bird's too big. Why are you laughing at me? Because I'm ridiculous? You're getting a little... Oh, you're laughing at me asking who's putting their Christmas tree up? Well, normally I wouldn't, but my youngest one is going to... my youngest one is going to go visit her grandmother for Christmas. Her dad's mom is the only grandmother that she has that's still alive, and so she's going to go visit her and with her dad. And he asked me when he was here visiting, which I told you guys did not end up. Ended up being like a disastrous, in my world, disastrous. He didn't think it was. He didn't think it was bad, but guys, he's just rude. So he didn't think it was bad. I was like, this is never happening again like this. Never, never. So he asked me, because they have some special family thing planned, if she could go, even though she was with him last year for Christmas. And I said, okay, because I figured, even though he's a jackass, his mom doesn't, his mom's pretty cool. So she wasn't a great mother-in-law, but I'm sure she's a wonderful grandmother to my youngest. So I'm going to let it be and let her go and do her thing. You have 10,000 books to read into journals. Jessica, it's an illness, right? I have the same thing. I don't have 10,000, but I have like a lot. But at least you're like putting yours in a selling mode. I should do it too, but I don't know. I should just sell the books is what I should do. Some of them are like so freaking awesome that you're like, oh my God, that is the definite coolest book. And you're just like, But I have some that are my own personal that I love a lot that for whatever reason and I've altered some are journals, some are sketchbooks, I've got a whole plethora going on over there. What did I do with my glue? I have my spackle here, I can put that down. Because I know I came here with like 2 glue sticks, I know I did. It must be involved in this box. Okay, missing glue. Oh girl, I have so many cool, unique books that it's like, it's an illness. I've tried to have my own intervention with myself and I have released some, but some of them are just so, that I love so much. Just the weird, oddest ones, like, I don't know. I have like an old French, it's a tiny book, but the book is just beautiful. An old French cookbook. It's a little tiny. I want to say it's like, I don't know, small, like maybe, I don't know. I don't have no size. The illustrations are beautiful. I have some beautiful old Chinese books. Oh my gosh. Where the covers are beautiful too. It's like, it's an illness. I just gotta let it go. Yeah, let it go. Taz says you have not. You're going to recycle things and make your own tree and your own ornaments. Oh, I may put them in my Etsy shop. I should just take pictures of all of them. Some of them are like an illness. They're so beautiful. It's like, I don't know. It's so ridiculous, right? It's like, but what's funny is that we each have their own, like, we're all attracted to like something a little different, right? Not all of us, we all have a different aesthetic. You guys, I have some first edition Beatrix Potter books. They're tiny, but they're beautiful. First edition ones, old original ones. And I have an old, I probably showed it to you guys. I have don't know how many of them I have. Couple of old Raggedy Ann and Andy books, but they're original ones. So what is that, from the 40s, the 30s? The illustrations are just beautiful. I have like books that I should just, anyway, it's ridiculous. It's an illness. It's an illness. Hi, Meridel, how are you? I'm making ATCs. That's what I'm making. I'm making ATCs because we're going to have a Christmas ATC swap in my group in Crafting Mamas. And so I'm making some ATCs, but they don't have to be Christmas themed. They can be any themed. And I was telling everybody to go over and join you because I enjoyed your Zoom so much the other day. So you guys, there's Mary. That's who I was telling you about, the Mary ATA. So see, if you see her name coming up right there, there'll be 3 dots to the right of it. Go and click on those 3 dots and it'll take you to her channel and subscribe. And then if you click the bell, you'll get notifications. And she does some early mornings. In fact, I got to see her this morning. I hadn't even gone to bed yet. It was like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was still up. And so I put her on and chatted with her for a few minutes. But you guys go and join it. Her next Zoom is on December 2nd. So for those of you that are interested in Zooming, having a live craft-a-thon, live crafting fest, you can head on over, and it was so much fun. I had so much fun. I so needed it. How many of you go to things and you don't even know how much you needed it, and then you're there, you're like, I really needed that. So you guys, I paint on everything, but these magazine pages and newspaper are probably my favorite. I adore old books too. It's a sickness. Aw, I know. Don't you love Mary's? Meridel's a beautiful name. December 1st is the next stream. Is her next Zoom. Yep. I have a bunch of them. I'll show you guys sometime. I used to show them all the time. But then I got to feel like I was like like the book hoarding queen, right? Oh, the book hoarder. So we're making ATCs for a swap, Mare. We're doing a 49-cent envelope swap where you put 1 ATC that you've made, and then just a few little papers or extra things so somebody else could create their own ATC. And a little note that just says something about you, like, you know, whatever you want to share. And at 49 cents or $1.25 if you're buying an international stamp. So it has to fit those parameters. Oh, I enjoy, Meridel, I always enjoy watching you. I always enjoy hanging out in your live streams and watching. Sometimes I'm on my phone and I don't have the YouTube app on my phone, and so, I mean, I can just watch, I just can't chat. I should download it, but I haven't. Okay, I haven't. Yeah, it was so fun. I shouted it out in my daily gratitude journal thing too, but I wanted everybody to join it. I mean, if they want to. I mean, I don't know what your goal is, and far be it from me to overextend you guys in any way. That's not my goal. My goal is not that at all. Mary's joy of crafting has been, it is infectious. Meridel, I understand. You never, I totally get it. There's like, I've been missing Jessica's live streams. Every time I get home, it's like, she live streamed and I missed it. Or I'm in the middle of cooking and then I come back like an hour or two later and I'll have missed it. I'm like, what? Lately I've had this ridiculous project, which, 2 more projects and I'm done. 2 more facets. One of them is hemming that lady's thing. 3 more, because I've got to still complete the project that I've been working on. And then And then I have two more paid projects that I have to finish, and then I have the ladies' curtains, which she's asked me about them, which I was going to try and do them yesterday. You guys, I need to lay the fabric out on the floor because I don't have a table big enough for it. No, I don't have a, Meredith, I don't have a cold. I have something in my throat. I stayed up way too late. I have this deadline for this project, and it's started kicking my butt, and so I stayed up way too late trying to work on it, and I'm just tired. That's all it is. And then today, because I ate some pumpkin pie, and I don't eat dairy very often. I usually do, like, you know, alternative soy milk, rice milk, coconut milk thing, and I had a piece of pumpkin pie, and it of course was made with, I didn't make it, somebody else made it, and I should have said no to the pie, but I couldn't. Myrtle, I was up late because I've been having computer issues, memory issues on my computer, and I couldn't film longer than a 6-minute video. And I had filmed the video for the mystery envelope, and it would die halfway through. It was anyway. So I had spent all this time deleting all my stuff so that I could film my mystery envelope final project. So I was finishing that, finishing this project that I have. It's like, oh, the old books do have a really nice smell. It's hard to say no to pumpkin pie. I know, right? It's like, you guys, I have given up just about everything. The only thing I haven't given up is my coffee, and I'm drinking it, but it has almond milk in it. So I guess that doesn't really count, right? No, it was the anyway, I had to go and delete a bunch of things. I have been having some filming issues, and I think it was because my son-in-law explained it to me this way, that even when you delete films on a Mac, because that's what I use a Mac Air, right? So he says to me, even when you delete things on a Mac, he says they've duplicated them. He said, so you have to go through, and he went through like all these different things with me, and to find where all the memory was being taken up. And it was stuff that I had deleted a long time ago, but it was still somewhere on my hard drive. So after it took forever to figure out all the different places it was, I deleted all these old videos and films and stuff that were on there, and then now I can finally, at least it's working for the moment. And it doesn't affect it when you live stream, because live streaming, it's storing it on, it's not stored on my computer, it's stored on YouTube, right? So live streaming, it's not a big deal. It's just the videos. Yeah, I think that's why I'm coughing and I'm hoarse. That and the fact that I ate that piece of pumpkin pie. I haven't had dairy. Guys, I've given up everything. I've really been focusing on getting myself in better health. Not that there's nothing wrong with my health, but just feeling better. Just feeling better. Meredith, what are you getting yourself for Christmas? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan of what you're getting yourself for Christmas? Do you have a Christmas wish list? We've all been talking about what we're getting or not getting. What we're getting, what's on our wish list, and what is... You know what, Meredith, you know what, I am not editing any of my videos anymore. You know, that's not even, if I want to get them done, they're raw. Yours have beautiful production quality. Mine don't have that. It's all good. Lives are more fun because you just go with it. No plan, but lots of wishes. So what's on your crafty wish list for your... Mine is some computer software that's really expensive. And I don't need anything else. You know, I mean, maybe I'll take myself to the thrift store and go see if there's any like production. Well, you know what I mean. You've edited yours in. Mine is just raw footage. I do it. That's why in my art journaling series, that's why honestly I don't edit any of it. It's just one take. It is a one take deal. That's it. One take and done. You don't even know how to edit a video? I can edit it in iMovie. There's other video, I mean, there are other video software that you can use to edit your video and add headings and credits and all that. You guys, I barely have time to do what I'm doing. And I thought about it because there's some people that it looks really great and they do, they speed up they film it in real time and then they speed it up. All that's really cool and great. But if I'm going to get anything down, I just have to do it as it is. You don't know how to edit a video and it drives you nuts every time? Well, I think I have to like reteach myself. I used to use iMovie all the time and could take stills and make movies and do voiceovers on it and everything. Guys, I haven't done it in so long. One of my friends was like, what do you mean you don't know how to do it? She said, you used to do it all the time for me. And I was like, I'm just out of practice. You know, so. I don't know. You know, it depends upon where you shoot your film. I mean, there's all kinds of different editing things. Maybe your camera will let you edit it. I don't know. Gail says she wants a large set of DeWalt ink tints pencils. That's on her wish list. That's a good one. I hope you get them too. Anybody else want to share what's on their crafty wish list? How many of you guys just like painty papers? I love painty papers. It's so ridiculous. But I do. I just love painty papers. Color Shift Paints, Lynn says. Malia says she's getting herself a new phone. And Dana wants a Gemini. Sorry. Gemini, the die cutting machine, yeah? You want more wallpaper books, Jess? That's a good one. Jess, if you were here, I'd give you them. I probably have 50 wallpaper books in my garage. Maybe 50 is an exaggeration, maybe only 40. But I have a lot. You love painty papers, I do too, Mary Lou. I would ship them to you, Jess, but they're so heavy. It would be so expensive to ship them to you. It'd be ridiculous. And I don't even know if you can send wallpaper. Can you send wallpaper media mail? Lynn says a Gemini is supposed to go on sale at Tuesday mornings. Cassandra wants a free craft supply storage. Because they're really heavy. I mean, I have one, they're so heavy, wallpaper books. They put them together with these big steel screws. Anyway, you try, have you ever taken apart one? Huh. Dana says she ordered a Gemini bundle and it was $159. That and upholstery sample books. I've taken apart so many upholstery sample books. I told you my upholstery sample story, how I ended up with, like, you guys, I probably have, I don't even want to tell you, 200 upholstery sample books. Easy. And I've given some away, and I've used some, and I've torn them up and cut a bunch of stuff out of them, and if you come to visit us, if you find your way in Hawaii to Maui, I will give you a suitcase full of wallpaper books. They don't fit in flat rate boxes. I tried to send, this friend of mine wanted some wallpaper, and I tried to send her some from this one book. The wallpaper was so beautiful. It was so big, it didn't fit in. And then I was like, if I cut them up, it was like a whole thing. I ended up cutting up some and sending it to her in like in the flat rate game box. It's still only 20 bucks to send it, and it's a little bit bigger, the game board box. I think it's like 12 by 24 or something like that, but still. What's funny is we're attracted to trash, and you mean it in a great way. Oh my gosh. I should have given Malia some. I mean, I should have given Kate. And she was here. Kate, she came, and she and I had lunch together, you guys. I got to meet her. It was so awesome. She's so beautiful. And I didn't get to meet her family. I wanted to go meet her family, but I don't remember what happened. When she was here, I had all kinds of stuff going on. But she's so beautiful in person. She's just such a love and so sweet, and she's just so fun. She's exactly how you see her on her film, in person. And I should have given her some. I did bring her an extra suitcase just in case she wanted to, because I met her at the little bookstore that I go to, the Friends of the Maui Library. What? Your boyfriend comes to what? Let me go back up. I'm missing it. She says her mom's boyfriend comes to Hawaii every winter. Does he come to Maui? Just does he come to Maui? Does your mom come? You need shelving, but you plan to get that hopefully before Christmas. That's what you need? Oh. She is talented, Mary. Kate is. You have a stack of recycling. You have a stack of cardboard. I've been recycling my cardboard lately. Well, Jess, if he comes to Maui, I'll meet him. I'll meet up with him. He does. Well, would he meet up with me and let me give him a bunch of stuff to take back to you? Would he think that's just too weird? Could you just say, "Hey, will you go meet my friend Shelly? She's gonna give you some wallpaper." He manages some condos development. Jess, give him my email or whatever, or message me his phone number and let me know when he's here, and let me know. I'll make contact with him. He may think I'm a little crazy, but hey, you could have some wallpaper. He'll be like, what in the world? He'll be like my sister when I went to her house, and I made her take me to Tuesday morning and some thrift stores and get some stuff, and she was just kind of like, she was trying to be all cool about it, but I could tell she was like, I don't know. Wrap them good because your mail's getting wet? Okay. You're gonna bring me stovetop stuffing? Oh gosh, Jessica, give him my number. I'm serious, girl. I will hook you up. I will take some. I will have my hottie take some of those damn wallpaper books apart and put them in a suitcase for you. I have extra suitcases. I seriously came to meet Kate with an extra suitcase because I was like, what if she wants to take? Because that's how I shop, okay? Because I live on an island and I don't go a lot of. I mean, I travel places, but I don't usually bring stuff back. Like when I went to Bali, I bought textiles. Guys, that was addictive. That was like, how many of you guys have been to Indonesia? Oh my gosh, their fabrics are gorgeous. I brought textiles back. I brought so many textiles back, it was ridiculous. I didn't bring it, and I didn't even bring a suitcase. I had to buy a suitcase so I could bring textiles back. I don't even know how many I brought. Hi, Amberly. Oh, Amberly, big love for your mom. Yeah, Jess. I mean, I'll call him if you message me. I'll call him. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna say? He's gonna say, oh, Jessica's crazy. She's like having me go meet her friend Shelly, and the island I live on is small, so I could definitely go meet him. He may like it, or he may think you're weird, but whatever. What does it matter? Right? It's just recycling stuff. Like what? He's gonna be like, Jess, I went to see your friend Shelly. She's a little over the top with the recycling. She sent you some crap. She seriously sent you some crap there, Jess. I'm gonna try to use the rest of this texture paste, even though I'm not crazy about the color. We'll see how if it still is running. Maybe it dried up some. Maybe I added too much paint to it. Anyway, yeah, if he'll bring it back to you, girl, I'll send you a box of it. Whatever he's willing to carry. I have some old beat up suitcases. You guys, nothing lasts here, so you can't. I know I keep saying it. Nothing lasts here, so you have to use it. You really have to use it. Nothing lasts here. And because property is at a premium, right? You don't really store stuff the way you store it in the mainland. It just doesn't work out like that. You're baking? What? He's cool. If he'll bring it back, girl, I will happily meet him. Hey, I'll even send my hottie to me and I'll say, hey. He'll be like, Jessica, you have some weird friends in strange places. You're baking a what? What are you baking? Your daughter brought you silk from Thailand? Oh, that's awesome. You know what I was watching? You guys, I get onto the most random things, but I was watching on something the other day, and it was talking about, oh, I know what I was watching. I was watching, one of my friends sent me something about the fires in California, and about how, everybody brought her clothes, and although she was very grateful that, just dumping all your old clothes on somebody isn't, optimal, and she was going through her own thing about it. But what she pointed out, and I didn't know this, but maybe you guys all know this, was that we cause so much clothing waste that it's becoming a hazard to the environment. So I was like, wow. I mean, I know that we have a lot of, fashion makes a lot of waste, but I had no idea that it was so much so that it's causing a problem for the environment. And so she was like, this friend of mine was like saying, you know, she was just saying, be mindful when you're giving people clothes that you only give them what you want. I mean, she was just giving you good pointers because I guess a lot of people send her clothes. But I had no idea. I mean, how many of you guys know all that? I'm not up on all of it, but I mean, I knew that we caused a lot of waste. I know that some of our clothing gets, a lot of our old clothing gets sent to third world countries, and it's polluting where they are too. Oh my God, you're not kidding. Have any of you guys been to the Goodwill outlets? I haven't been to the Goodwill outlets. Is it crazy? Malia says a lot of the drop bins for clothes, take them and turn them into carpet padding. Well, that's cool. Gigantic bales of clothing. I believe it. You know, they were cutting up clothing here at the thrift store that we don't have anymore, and they were selling them for rags. And I remember, like, you would see like an ad in the paper. They're not here anymore. They closed, not because not because there wasn't a need, but because they raised the rent so high they couldn't. And the money went to support like a couple of like Boys and Girls Club and some other things like that. But they couldn't, the rents here are outlandish. So even for a nonprofit, the rents were like ridiculous. I haven't been to the Goodwill outlets. I think what surprises me is as recycle minded as we are, we still keep creating, knowing full well that it's like not good for the environment. I mean, I don't know what we think. What do we think? We're just gonna like be able to buy a new planet? Oh, we'll just buy a new planet. If we have romaine, let us throw it away. Why is that? Is there something going on with that? Oh, Jessica, I know books get destroyed all the time, but the pluses and minuses of that are the books, you know, can be recycled and they can go back into the earth and break down, you know, because most of them are made, you know, from natural fibers and stuff like that. The clothing thing, it doesn't break down. It's like not, it's, I don't know, makes you like a little salmonella from lettuce. We have to stop creating so much stuff. I know. I agree with you, Jess. I do. As I'm creating more crap right here. But I know what you're saying. I totally know what you're saying. Like we're not conscious of it, and you become a whole lot more conscious of stuff like that when you live on an island, because there isn't really, I mean, anyway, there's no place to let it go. Well, I got some good backgrounds going on for my ATCs. 300 tags at a time. What? Oh, Jessica makes 300 tags at a time. I hear you. Good night, Malia. Happy Thanksgiving. Hi, Jamie. Happy to see you. All right, let me see if I can. How many of you guys want to stay for the meditation? We can do a quick meditation. We won't do a long one. How many of you guys did the one last time? I'd love some input about it. My partner was home and he, hang on one sec. I got a new headset. I'm listening to you guys. It's not new, but I'm just starting to use it so that audio in my videos is clearer because anyway, whatever reason. So I just wanted to make sure I had it because I moved it when I was coughing. Good night, Kale. Big hugs. You were here for the last one? You're staying? Okay. Grab your water for those that wanna stay. I know, right, Jess? We didn't make the books or the book pages, and they were going to be thrown away anyway. We just had a little hot glue to them. Some little glue, some little texture paste. I didn't create these playing cards. I didn't even buy them. But I'm certainly going to... So I've made some cool backgrounds, so I'm going to do the next step on them. And if anybody wants to join our swap, I will put it up in our Facebook group later on tonight. I'm going to try to do a video so you can see what's included. Really, it's super simple. 1 ATC. And then anything that you want to put in the envelope, like a few pieces of painty paper, a couple of die cuts if you have a die cutting machine. If not, maybe a couple of things you cut out of a magazine that somebody could use, words or different things somebody could use for a potential new ATC. Make sure you make your ATC and put on the back your name and everything, all your contact info that you want to include in your ATC. Whatever you do for your 1 stamp envelope is the only mandatory thing is a note and an ATC. Anything else you add is up to you. It's not, it's really just supposed to be like a thought. So, like, hey, I'm just thinking about you. And it does not have to be Christmas themed. In fact, I invite you, if you want to do Christmas themed, great. But I invite you just to do what you're doing already. And, and then that's it. And you can sign up for as many people as you want, and you'll know who you get. Everybody will get partners. So I'll put the notification up in the Facebook group. If you don't want to join Facebook, because I know some of you don't, send me an email at craftingmamasinfo@gmail.com, and I will assign you a couple of partners and send you their email, their address, and everything. Jamie, I'm contemplating the Christmas card, but this is sort of in place of it. The thing I was thinking about for the Christmas card, and you guys pipe in and let me know. I was thinking that we could do the Christmas card and maybe include some older people that, we're not getting a Christmas card from them, but someone's grandmother, someone's aunt, someone's mother, someone's neighbor that could use a pick-me-up, and send them as well. But we could do a Christmas card exchange as well. Both. Whatever you guys, it's not mandatory. I think, Nancy, if somebody saw my junk journals, they'd be like, what in the world is that? They would say, sacrilegious. You can make 1 ATC if you want to swap one, and if you want to make Christmas cards, as many as you want. Well, what we'll do is we'll put up the post, and the idea is maybe we'll say, send to 3 people, or send to 5, or send to everyone on the list. It's whoever you want to send to. I just think for some people, because it's the holidays, postage can be a little much. So if you don't want to send a Christmas card, if you wanted to do this instead. Can you imagine? Yeah, we'll do something similar, Jamie. For the Christmas card swap, it'll be anybody that wants to send and receive, and you can write, I'll send and receive. You can write receive only, because I think we sent them to, there were several people on the list that have elderly mothers, fathers, relatives, and even young children who received, and it was really awesome. I'll do that again. But this is for our Christmas swap. Instead of doing a big expensive swap, we're just going to do 1 ATC and anything else that you want to put in the envelope to make another ATC. When I make mine, I'll send out a few of my painty papers with it. Snippets of my painty papers and maybe a couple of die cuts and a note. Yes, you can add neighbors and relatives too. Postage is going up, I agree. Okay, well, let's do our quick meditation. I just wanted a little feedback on the meditation we did last week. Anybody want to give me any feedback? Was it too much? Did it knock you out? I mean, my hottie was here and I invited him in. I told you the week before his feelings were all hurt because I had I hadn't included him in. I didn't know he was home, and his feelings were hurt. So I included him this time, and he said to me, he goes, that was really, because I don't know how anyone stayed conscious during that meditation, during the energy work. So I just wanted some input. You're here listening? Oh, we're glad you're here, Mary. You liked it? Oh, okay. All right, good. So, I'll tell you what I've been working on. It knocked you out, Jamie? Oh, okay. It knocked him out, and he does energy work with me every day. So, you guys, it's not me. It's not me personally. I just was curious to know that, to know what other people experienced. I'll do a less knock you out one. So I'll just tell you what I'm experiencing in my energy work this week. This week. So I've been asking for myself, aside from focusing on gratitude, which I have to tell you, please do it. I have been on a path since I can even remember of awakening to my highest potential and living my life, living my divine blueprint. But I guess my gratitude practice was not as focused as it is now. So like every day I'm waking up and just saying to myself, I'm so grateful, I am so grateful, I am so grateful. And then I pick one thing I'm grateful for in that moment, whatever it is, and focus it, and then the next one and the next one until I feel the energy of gratitude just take over. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. You enjoy being knocked out for the record? Okay, good. So, what I've experienced this week in my own energy work and in my own process this week, my own focus on gratitude, deepening my relationship with myself, with my creativity, and aligning myself more fully and completely with my divine blueprint, is I've been asking for clarity. Clarity in every area of my life. Clarity on a mental level, on a physical level, on an emotional level, and on a spiritual level. Cheryl, you guys are crazy. You feel popular, Nancy? Well, we're happy you're here. We have 2 Nancys. It is a kind group. I agree. Nancy. Oh, it is a kind group. Wow. And your pain was better? Oh, that's good. So what I'm going to focus on, and you guys can bring your own intention in, but I'm just letting you know what my intention is for divine clarity, divine gratitude, divine bliss. Because I'm finding that the more I'm in my bliss, whatever that is, and most of the time it surrounds making, trash art, recycled art. When I'm in my bliss, everyone around me is in their bliss. And, oh no. I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm so sorry. That's Aloha wallpaper. You guys are so funny. You're so funny, Linda. So, Nancy, we'll put him in our prayers, in our meditation, in our woo-woo, as one of our lovely crafting moms calls it. So you guys take a moment and bring in your intention of what you'd like to receive. I'm putting in, and I'm purposefully focusing on divine gratitude, divine clarity, and divine bliss. Divine gratitude on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level, and the same with bliss, and the same with clarity. Because I think so many times, for me, I can only speak for myself, is that I'm not clear. Like, should I go this way or should I go that way? And I think when I get clearer, everything around me gets more clear. And I feel like I'm receiving more of what I need. So you can also include anyone in this meditation you'd like. Anyone. You can include your pets. I always invite you to include your home and where you live. Where you live is so important that the energy supports you in whatever you choose to do, right? If you choose to continue making recycled art, and that the energy of where you live supports that, or whatever you're doing. You don't have to make trash art just because I do. Invite you to invite your family and your friends, your neighbors, invite your coworkers, and always include anyone that you have a conflict with. Because I find the more we clear up those energies of whoever we may have conflicts with, it makes our burden lighter and lighter and lighter, right? It makes our energy field lighter. It makes the attachments that we have to others lighter. And you can absolutely include anyone, whether they're in a body or not in a body. Because your loved ones that have transitioned feel your energy and your love even more powerful, I think, in many cases than they do when we're here on Earth. Because when we're here on Earth, right, we're all barraged with whatever's going on with us, right? Whatever my car doesn't work, whatever it is, all the stuff, right? And we're not often focused just sending out absolute pure love. So you're talking about Nancy, we're all good with it. I told you guys a story about my mom. How my mom's been gone. Oh my gosh. My mom is going to have been gone 12 years. And you guys, I talk to her every day out loud. And I feel her energy and her presence with me always. Always, 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 always. And I always send her love. And the same with anyone in my life that is going through a difficult time, or even transitioned or not. I mean, whatever works for you. Okay, there's no right or wrong in this. All you need to do to participate is breathe. That's it. And relax. You can do it with your eyes open or eyes closed. If you brought your water, that's great. Energized water, I like it too. Okay, so let's get started. Now that I've explained like way too much, and I'm sorry. Okay, so bring to mind whoever you'd like to include, and always yourself is in that mix. And that's it. Anybody that you want to send a special boost of love, kindness, affection, anything to. Okay, inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Receive and release. Receive and release. Imagine yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the end, and when you look down, you can't see the end. This is your column of light. It's unique to your being, soul, spirit. Allow your column of light to enter deep, deep, deep into the earth. Give your column of light big roots, like big oak roots, deep in the heart of the earth. Allow your roots to go deep, far, and wide, anchoring into the energies of the earth. Let's invite the energy of the earth into our column of light. You can see it, feel it, think it, or just know it. Any way that works for you. Feel your column of light. Feel the Earth's energy coming through your column of light and filling your feet and ankles, calves and knees, thighs and hips. Feel it filling the base of your spine, your lower abdomen, your waist, your chest and back, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your neck and throat, your face and head, and feel it fountaining out the top of your head as high as you can imagine. Ready? Breathe it in. And breathe it in. And breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the earth. I'd like you to focus above your head and give your column of light the connection, heart of the central sun, heart of creator creation energy, heart of the divine. And with that, your column of light is right there. Deep in the heart of creation. Give your column of light big roots above your head, just like you did below your feet. Allow your column of light to root itself deep in the heart of creator creation energy, deep in the heart of the central sun, deep in the heart of the divine. Let's ask this beautiful angelic realm to bless us with her energy. Feel this beautiful cosmic energy pouring through your column of light, mixing with the earth energy and spreading 6 feet in all directions. Feel it filling your face and head, your neck and throat, your shoulders, your arms, your wrists, your hands, and out every finger. Feel it filling your chest and back, your waist, your lower abdomen, the base of your spine, and feel it pouring through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and ankles, and out the bottom of your feet, expelling any and all excess deep in the heart of the earth. Ready? Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Take a moment to enjoy your connection to the cosmos and to Earth. I'd like you to focus on the point of light where you meet in the heart of the Earth. And on the inhale, let's invite in divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine clarity, and anything else that you'd like to include. Ready? Receive this energy. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in. And breathe it in. One more time. Receive in love. Focus 6 feet below your feet. Breathe in and receive divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine clarity, divine freedom, and anything else you'd like to add. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. One more time. Receive in love. Receive in love. Focus 1 foot below your feet. Breathe in and receive divine gratitude, divine clarity, divine bliss, divine freedom. Receive in love. 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 Focus on the base of your spine. Breathe in and receive divine clarity, divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine freedom. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. One more time, focusing on the base of your spine. Receive in love. Focus on your lower abdomen. Receive divine bliss, divine freedom, divine clarity, divine gratitude. Receive in love. One more time. Receive in love. Focus on your waist, on your solar plexus. Receive divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine clarity, divine freedom. Receive in love. 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 Focus on your heart. Open a window and allow anything that no longer serves you to leave. Any energy, you can see it like smoke leaving. Breathe in and receive divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine clarity, divine freedom. Receive in love. 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 Focus on your throat. Receive divine bliss, divine clarity, divine freedom, divine gratitude. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. One more time. Receive in love. Focus on the point of light between your eyes and the center of your forehead. Receive divine clarity, divine bliss, divine gratitude, divine freedom. Ready? Receive in love. 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 Focus on the point of light at the top of your head. Receive divine clarity, divine bliss, divine gratitude, divine freedom. Receive in love. 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 Focus 1 foot above your head. Receive divine clarity, divine bliss, divine gratitude, divine freedom. Receive in love. 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 One more time. Receive in love. Focus 6 feet above your head. Invite in and receive divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine clarity, divine freedom. Receive in love. 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 One more time. Focus above your head where your column of light, where your roots of light are deeply embedded in the heart of creation, in the heart of the divine, in the heart of the central sun. On the inhale, receive divine gratitude, divine bliss, divine freedom, divine clarity. And feel this energy pouring through your body and expelling any and all excess out your roots deep in the heart of the earth. Ready? Receive in love. Receive in love. Receive in love. One hand on your heart and one on your water. Let me know when you feel it. Bring to mind whoever you're including. You only have to think of them once. Always include your home, your pets. Include a point on the earth or an element. You can include the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom. You can include the water. You can include anything you'd like. Ready? Give. You're going to receive and give. Ready? Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. Include your life. Include being grateful for you right here and right now and all those that have come before you. Ready? Receive and give. I'd like you to imagine an infinity symbol starting in the heart of Creator Creation, the heart of the central sun, crossing through your heart, entering deep into the earth, crossing back through your heart and ending where it began. On the inhale, Receive love from the divine creator, from the heart of the earth, from creator, creation energy, from the central sun. And on the exhale, give back love to the heart of the earth, the heart of creation, the heart of the central sun, and any form of the divine you identify with. Ready? Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. Receive and give. I'd like you to put your intention on your heart. I'd like us each to ask for healing for ourselves and all of those in our tribe, all of those in our Crafting Mamas family, on a mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical level, that we all be made whole. Ready? Receive this healing energy and give it. Receive and give. Receive and give. Ask for absolute healing on a mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual levels, and all and any areas that you need healing. Receive it and then send it back out to the world. Ready? Receive it and give it. And when you feel ready, open your eyes and come back. And feel free to share anything you'd like to share. There's no right or wrong. Linda, what's no great explanation? I'm missing that part. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if that person was a troll, because, you know, did you remember we had the person that said something like, something about going on a date behind a trash can or something? Do you remember that? Hey, Liz. Oh, you feel better? Oh, good. I'm glad. Guys, I work, I send you guys energy every day when I work on myself, so I always include you in my energy work. This gratitude thing really works, you guys. You feel good? Oh, good. I'm glad, Cheryl. This gratitude thing really works. It's working for me. I invite you to try it for yourself, you know? Don't believe me. Try it for yourself. I gotta figure out something to use this last bit of spackle, and I mixed up too much spackle. I think that container of spackle is gonna last me for like 20 years. Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Know that I love you. I really do. I'm going to try to do, I promised to do some sort of gratitude meditation. I'm going to try and do it and put it up on the channel. I just, because I wasn't able to do more than 6 minutes of a recording. Your cat did the woo-woo. Aww. That was short. You normally get knocked out. Well, I tried not to knock anyone out. But you guys have been doing it enough with me that sometimes your energy's just right, you know, right, raises to the level of what you can receive at that moment. Oh, I'm so happy, Amber. Thanks for hanging out with us. I love you guys. Thanks for being my crazy woo-woo crew. I'm going to definitely do, I promised a gratitude meditation. I got this new recording system and I was so super excited about it. And my computer won't support whatever the software is. I need like an upgrade. And at this moment, so I'm going to have to do it. I'll have to figure a way to do it. Maybe I can aim my camera out at the beautiful scenery of Maui and do it for you. Because the last thing you would do is see my face doing it. Your eyes are watering. Oh, I love you, Cheryl. I love you guys. You have no idea how much I love you. You are in my thoughts and in my heart all the time. I'm always sending you love and support, the support you need. Whatever that is. And you know, we're all on this path together. Even though maybe what I need isn't the same thing that you need. Being in this boat and rowing together makes a difference. It makes a difference. It makes all the difference. The fact that you guys are all here and you're doing it with me at the same time, it's really powerful. It brings it into your body, into my body. The troll was like, Nancy, it's okay, because you know what? The troll obviously was here for a reason. You know, we get some kind of ridiculous stuff sometimes. Love you, Jamie girl. Sending you so much love. And I'm glad we can be here for each other. All right, I will put up the Christmas card thing. I'm going to put up our ATC swap. So you only need one. Oh, you're welcome, Lori. You only need one ATC. That'll make it easy. Then if you make 10 ATCs, you can send it out to 10 different people. I am going to do a live stream on Friday, even though it is Black Friday. I'm going to be here on Friday. So after you guys have shopped till you drop, you can come back on Black Friday and have a live stream and hang out. You guys remember, go support each other. If you're going to buy yourself a gift and it happens to be of a crafty nature, support each other and go buy one. Many of us have Etsy stores. Many of you have Etsy stores. You know, go look, check it out. If that's on your crafty list. Not that any of us need any more, because we create our own, but it's sometimes fun just to, I like to have other people's artwork in my stuff. Happy Thanksgiving, Mary Lou. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, sweet dreams to all of you. And I'm so happy you guys were here with me hanging out. All right, my lovelies, I will see you on Friday, on Black Friday. And you guys can tell me about all the amazing deals you got. Oh, good, you're attending a concert? How fun. Who are you seeing, Liz? Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I appreciate you so much. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Know that you're in my heart, and I'm grateful for you in my life, and I'm so appreciative for everything that you guys bring to my world, and I'm just grateful for all of it. So I'll put up hopefully I'll get our swap up soon, and you know, we'll have you can sign up and you'll get partners. I think we'll sign up from now. Try to get it up in the next couple days. We'll sign up from now until probably like the 1st of December, and then we'll have to mail out no later than January 1st. That gives you like a good almost 6 weeks to do your ATC and everything, and everybody will get partners for that. For the Christmas card, it'll be anybody. Bye, Mary. Big love to you. You guys go over and check out the Mary ATA. You guys will love hanging out with her. She's super awesome, so fun, so creative, always inspiring. But you'll get, for the Christmas cards, we'll just put anybody that wants to send and receive, and anybody can be in it. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to the Woo Woo crew. All right, girls, I love you. I will see you on Friday, if I don't see you before then, in someone else's live stream. And as always, from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you so much aloha. Until Friday, happy Thanksgiving.